7:08 right here on today's hit music. It is Q92. Christian Law and Jake here with you on your radio. You could be listening on our website, Q92radio.com, or you could be watching on Q92's Facebook, YouTube, and X. Thank you so much for having us on. We appreciate it. Our phone number is 330-450-9292. Our text line is 330-269-9292. And today it's all about our Father's Day contest. Last day to become a finalist. We're calling the winner tomorrow at 8. Again, you could win for your dad for Father's Day. 18 holes of golf for Dad and his friends at Spring Valley Golf Course in East Sparta, welcoming golfers of all skill levels. Also, we're throwing in a brand new golf bag and some golf clubs for your dad as well. How great is that? Cue to call every hour of the morning show. Today, we're already in the 6 o'clock hour. You're going to hear it in the 7 o'clock hour, the 8 o'clock hour, and the 9 o'clock hour, and we're going to get one more finalist on the live stream of this radio show. You're going to want to go over, click the like button, and Lauren, what are we going to put in the comments today?
Well, I was just searching, and I did not know this even existed. I'm just making sure that it comes up again before I tell you to put it in. I think there's a superhero emoji. Yeah, there is. Let's put the superhero in the comments.
Superhero emoji. Let's go. Let's go. Put the superhero emoji in there, and you'll be good to go. Go, run, do it now. Want to see it filling up in the comments section. Doesn't matter if you do it on Facebook, YouTube, or X. Does not matter. It all counts, and we're going to pick one of you at the end of the show, make you a finalist. It's also Wednesday, so 8 o'clock hour. It will be a Your Call Wednesday, and at 8:30, we'll be talking to Rich DeRocher from the Pro Football Hall of Fame. So good morning. I don't know if any of you got up early and saw that moon.
Nope.
It was a beaut.
Was it?
When I let the dogs out this morning, I was like, whoa. I looked over, I was like, whoa. And I was like, oh, yeah, it was that pink or whatever moon last night.
Strawberry moon.
Yeah, and then driving to work for a while, I still saw it. I was like,
dang it.
It was low, it was big, and it was red.
I know. I wanted to see it last night, and then I got really tired, so I went to bed, and then I was like, well, maybe I'll get up and... No. Kind of forgot about it this morning. I was a little out of sorts this morning. Have you ever gone into like a coma at night when your alarm goes off? Like, you're like, oh, God, I gotta work this out. Otherwise, the rest of the day is going to be a train wreck.
I've done that, but to me, I did what I hate more than that this morning. I did that thing where I wake up 15 minutes before I'm supposed to wake up.
Oh, see, but if you wake up wide awake, it's okay. No, you weren't?
No. I wake up and I'm just like, I can't even go back to sleep. I can't even roll back over and say, yeah, I got another hour. Because there's nothing better for me. Like, if I fall asleep, wake up, but it's like 1, I'm like, oh, I've still got like 3 hours.
It's like the best. You're like, I get to lay back down.
You're like, good night, everybody.
Come on, REM, sleep.
But I woke up and it was like 3:46. I was like, you son of a... I can't even go back to sleep. I'm just going to lay here and wait for the ding. And I did. So I hate that more. That is my biggest pet peeve. The waking up like so close to when you're supposed to wake up. You can't. It's enough time not to get up yet, but enough time you can't even go back to sleep.
Yeah.
So I just sat there and then beep, 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 and I was like,
mine's like a little jig, like a little tune.
I don't know how I don't wake the world up. My alarm is so loud.
Tony hardly ever hears
I have
alarm.
That's the one I do.
Jeez.
I can't do that like ascending.
Yeah, I do.
I don't know how that wakes anybody up.
I should sleep with my watch on because it would vibrate, but I've not slept through my alarm yet. Knock on wood. You watch now. I'll do it.
I've done it. I've just woken up and not set an alarm.
Be like, oh my God!
I've woken up before at like 5. Now I work 35 minutes to 40 minutes from where I live. And I've done that before and absolutely been like, oh my God!
Yeah.
That is a terrible feeling.
Yeah, it is. And it's a horrible way to start the day.
You look at your phone, you realize you didn't even set it. I know you can set your alarm to be weekdays and all that. You're right. There's no excuse.
I have 2.
But I've done it. I forgot to set them and turn them on.
Students for Sobriety Day, I have like 4 alarms set.
Well, yeah, for a special occasion, yeah. I will set like every 2 seconds.
Yeah. Get up, get up, get up.
Can't be late, can't be late, can't be late. So, good morning, everybody. Glad you are with us here. Mustache Master checking in halfway. Let's finish this week strong. Come on, let's do it.
Staring at vacation.
You got glamping just waiting for you.
I do, and I've got like a series of things I got to get done. Like the dog's getting groomed tonight, which is fine. And then I got to make pepperoni rolls tomorrow night and Chex Mix. I always make homemade Chex Mix. Homemade Chex Mix is superior. Let me just... Yeah, it is.
I think I'd rather have like cookies or cake or brownies.
No.
Over Chex Mix?
I love homemade Chex Mix.
Over like a homemade cake or pie or chocolate chip cookie.
Well, you're not going to be like sitting in the woods cramming your face with sweets the whole time.
I would. Oh, I gotta eat Chex Mix.
I mean,
I can just pick out the M&Ms and throw the rest of the crap away.
No, probably my favorite. We have pie irons, so we'll make like pies in the pie irons, like over the fire. That's one of my favorite, like to do an apple pie or something with vanilla ice cream. Or we discovered that we can make chocolate chip cookies in the air fryer. Christian, our whole camper smells so good.
Yeah, you can.
And they're like ooey gooey, and we do the cinnamon rolls in the air fryer too. So we have sweets.
Love cinnamon rolls.
But I make homemade pepperoni rolls and Chex Mix to go camping every year.
I guess maybe Chex Mix kind of fits the camping lore.
Well, I mean, if you just want to snack in the middle of the day, for whatever reason, when you camp, you're starving. And I think it's because you're constantly moving.
I'm just grilling burgers and dogs and steaks the whole time.
No.
Morning, noon, and night.
No.
Who wants a steak? It's 9 a.m. Let's go.
Actually, Tony asked for breakfast Baconator for Father's Day breakfast. Oh. He's like, you could totally make it on the Blackstone. I'm like, I guess I could, actually.
The Baconator is one of the most incredible breakfast sandwiches. For me, my goat is old school sausage, egg, no cheese McMuffin. That's the goat. But the Baconator, I remember Keller got me my first Baconator.
I remember him bringing it in here.
And it was on another level.
You were still sulking about not winning free breakfast for a year like I did.
I know. That did suck. Cinnamon rolls in the pie iron are amazing.
Ooh, I haven't tried that. We've done it on the Blackstone and we've done it in the air fryer, but I've not done the pie irons.
I always set an alarm, but I could honestly never set it and still wake up on time. Someone said on the text line. Good morning, Lauren, Christian, and Jake. Manly and Manly Construction checking in. Just want to let all the listeners know to never skip safety steps to try to get done faster because an accident will cost you more than a few seconds.
It's true.
Right about that.
True words have never been spoken.
Jake, how are you today, buddy?
I'm good.
How are we feeling today?
Pretty good.
You look like yourself today.
Yeah. I took a shower. I washed my hair in the tub as I do.
So you're feeling good?
He did the head toss over the side of the tub this morning. And
yeah.
Love it. Feeling rested?
Yeah, I slept 12 minutes late. My alarm went off, but then I just went back to bed.
I wondered because I was running late and I pulled in. I expected to see you here and I beat you by minutes.
Yeah, you were walking in as I was pulling in.
Well, hey, man, I'm glad you're here.
Thanks. It's great to be here.
I'm hoping so. You got a half a week vacation.
Yeah.
Next week as well.
I do.
Yeah.
Washington State. I watched Cops last night, as I do when I go to bed.
Right, yeah.
And they were in Spokane, Washington. I was like, oh, this is what Jake's going to be seeing. A lot of domestic violence in Spokane, at least on last night's episode. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's cops. They're going to...
And lots of pine trees, like really tall pine trees.
Yeah, I think that's the vibe.
Yeah.
Just wait till every day of your hiking trip, buddy.
I know. I can't wait.
Hey, we're going to hike again. Good morning from Transport Mel. Vacation next week. Will Transport Mel?
Yes.
Have a great vacation.
Enjoy it.
That is awesome. Give me a ham and cheese omelet with a big glass of orange juice. It's over.
Oh, that sounds good. I'm going to take this stuff for omelets. We're doing like crunch wraps. We're doing some hibachi Chinese one night. You have to line all these things up and make it fit in the fridge.
Glamping's not easy.
No, actually, it's not. You work like a dog to go live in the woods for a week.
There you go. There you go. Dochi Anxiety. We're off and running, everybody. Thanks for having us on. It's Q92 Morning Show, 7:16. Good morning. Oh, I have a second. Laura reminded me. I wanted to call my mother out today. I'm on a medication. When I first take it, we have really raised the dosage on it.
Yeah.
We've actually skipped a
Kicked
step.
it into high gear.
Yeah, we really kicked it into high gear. And one of the, the only I've experienced is some stomach issues. And
gastrointestinal upset.
And
yes.
Doctor and I discussed that could happen.
Yeah.
That could very much happen. Never thought he was lying. And usually when I first take it, within a day or sometimes even two, I have a kind of bad day.
Yeah.
Yesterday was a bad day. Probably the worst I've ever had.
Yeah.
And maybe when I write my book, you can read about it. But
you're gonna call that chapter
messy. So I did not feel good yesterday. I came to work still, same
yes.
thing, but all throughout the morning, was not feeling good, was not at my best on the way home. Thank God, when you have a 40-minute drive, you want to talk about a wing and a prayer. Got home, got to my mother's, and I went right to her bathroom. I had to use her bathroom. Right when I got there, another little attack started. I was like, okay, thank God. And my mom. So I come in to see her, and there's little Jimmy. She's taking care of Jimmy. They're chilling on the couch, and I was like, just go right by, and I go to the bathroom, do what I got to do. My mother knows I'm not feeling good. Right? She knows this.
Yeah.
So I come out of the bathroom, and I start to, gather up the boy's stuff. He has a backpack. We put some toys in for him every day to bring over to Grandma's so he's not just sitting around. Mm-hmm. So, putting the cars in. And my mom, no, are you okay? How do you feel? How's this medicine affecting you? The only thing, did you clog my toilet? And I was like, sure, yeah, I did. Just to be like, yes, sure, I clogged your toilet. No, I'm serious. Did you clog my toilet? I decided not to answer to be a a-hole. I just wouldn't answer. She would not drop it. Christian, did you clog my toilet? I have had issues with that toilet, so help me God if you clogged that toilet. I guess you're going to have to go check. She gets up and walked to the bathroom and checked to make sure I didn't clog her toilet. And then I heard her flush it to make sure it flushed properly after I used her bathroom. Never once. She called me later that night around like 8 or 9 o'clock and was like, you feeling okay? I don't know about this medicine now. I don't know.
Well, she was too worried about her toilet in the moment to worry about you.
When it happened, her only concern was, did I clog her toilet? The fact that she got up from the couch, walked to her bathroom to look in her toilet.
She did a
because
test flush.
She could not take my word for it that I did not clog, as if I could lie about that.
Okay, hold on a second, though. Do you have a track history?
No, not more than anybody else.
At her house?
No.
Okay. All right. Well, then, yeah, that...
And when I heard the flush, I was like, she's truly testing the capabilities of her toilet, because even her eyes seeing the toilet looks normal
wasn't enough.
Was not enough for her to believe that her son did not.
Sometimes.
What did I clog it with? Invisible poop?
I'm just saying, sometimes. Well, she didn't know. Maybe it wasn't even that. Maybe you were. Are you one of those men that just does the whole mummified hand wrap?
No.
And
the
toilet paper.
I'm a wet wipe, or I wet the toilet paper.
Oh, that's right.
Because I want a clean butt. You're not going to clean your butt with dry ass toilet paper.
Do you go back in with dry toilet paper to dry everything
Always,
up?
yeah.
Okay.
You do one last. If you want to know my true technique, I go middle, left, right, then I go dry wipe. I want a clean butt.
I'm so glad I know this now.
Yeah. And it usually is left, right. I mean, maybe I go right, left. I'll pay it. I'll start logging it.
Please do. I want that update.
So that's my system. But and later that night, around 8 o'clock at night, she decides, are you feeling okay?
Well, she thought about it, and then she was concerned.
Should you guys talk about this medicine, maybe? Like that wasn't your concern hours ago? Just your toilet? Just your precious
What'd she
toilet?
say? Did you say that to her?
Not your firstborn son. No, I was like, no, I'm fine. I'm good. And then she's like, I don't know. These medicines, I don't know. And because she's a vet, a doctor, she's
a parent first and foremost, and she always will be, no matter how old you get.
The hell with Christian. Is the toilet flushing okay? LOL. That was the only concern.
That was the sentiment.
I swear to you, that was all she was concerned about.
Yeah.
7:27. We got sports coming up next here on Q92. And do not forget, also coming up this hour, another finalist spot for dad stuff. Celebrate Father's Day with Spring Valley Golf Course in East Sparta. Welcoming golfers of all skill levels. 18 holes of golf for your dad and some friends. Throwing in a golf bag and a set of clubs, too. That is all coming up. Right now it's 50 Cent PIMP on Q. Who has chest hair out there?
Why do you want to know? What's wrong with you today?
Because it's an interesting question, because so many people either have it, don't have it, or have it and shave it off.
Or have just a soul patch.
You know,
like right in the center.
If you have chest, what do? Are you someone who lets it fly? It doesn't mean you're super. I'm just saying you let it grow. You don't care. Are you someone who shaves it off totally? Are you someone who trims it? Or are you someone who has none?
Christian wants to know.
These are questions I ask myself at 8 o'clock in the morning.
On a Tuesday.
It's Q92.
favorite live and local station, Q92.
Best morning ever!
.36 right here on today's hit music. It is Q92. Christian, Lauren, Jake here with you. How we doing? Glad you guys are with us. Still to come this hour. Getting a finalist for our Father's Day contest. 18 holes of golf for Dad and a couple friends from our friends at Spring Valley Golf Course in East Sparta, welcoming golfers of all skill levels. Also throwing in a golf bag and a set of clubs. We give it away tomorrow. Become a finalist with a cue to call coming up later on this hour. We have that for you, so be listening for that. Your Call Wednesday is coming up in the 8 o'clock hour. A lot of fun stuff. A lot of fun stuff is coming up, so looking forward to that. Saw a list here. Said things guys want from women besides sex.
Oh, wow. For once. Something different, right?
I don't know what's wrong with being wanted by your man. I don't know why that's a crime in this country.
Am I going to get mad? Is it going to be like
no, it's
food?
And some of it's dumb. I just thought, what the hell? I don't know what guys really want for. I don't have any. We're so guys about it. Like, I don't have a thing I want for
You're
Father's
so guys about it?
Yeah, like, we're just. Wait. I'm not saying we don't want gifts, but, like, I don't know many guys that have, like, I want this for Father's Day.
No, the only thing that Tony has said to me is he was checking the air pressure in my daughter's car the other day. We have a big, like, compressor, you know what I mean? Like, where he can kick it on and take it out to the car. Anyhow, he's like, digital tire pressure gauge. That's what you can get me for Father's Day.
There you go.
But it's only because I've been hounding him. I'm like, what do you want? He wouldn't tell me anything. So it's just because I had just asked, and he was like, it'd be a lot easier. Just give me, because then I wouldn't have to take this out there to test the tire pressure. And he hates the little.
I gave her an idea.
Yeah.
Because you know how, like, we've been man caving my basement?
Yes.
I got the TV hung and all that. We talked about that. I said, you know, it would look really good here in between the couch and the big recliner would be. There's this Chicago Bears football field mat. And it's their football field, but it's a mat. I just thought
like
that
a rug?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, that would look great. My little man cave.
It would look really good.
So, I mean, I guess I hinted at that.
Yeah.
But if it's not there, would I be like, no. Like, I'm what, ladies, is any, I don't know, like, guys, do you really like, I want this in particular for Father's Day? Are you just like, whatever's fine? Yeah.
Yeah, Tony kind of goes with the flow. I mean, we do this camping trip that kicks off on Father's Day, but he still helps, like, make dinner that night. We usually make something that's, like, his favorite.
I feel like your only dinner should be your birthday.
Oh, no, we do.
I don't think you necessarily need a birthday, a special meal on Father's Day. Maybe you do.
I would feel bad because I always get my favorite El Camps for Mother's Day.
Just grill some steaks. I'm in a steak mood right now. This is my summer of steaks.
So I was in a steak mood for a couple of summers. Now my kids don't really like steak anymore. They said I ran it.
Oh, come on, man.
Well, I mean, they're like, you would give us an actual steak and then you'd put it on kebabs. And, like, it seemed like every other night we were having some kind of steak. Yeah. I'm like, but you do that all the time with chicken and you don't feel that way. They're like, it's chicken. I'm like, okay.
Well, according to Glamour magazine.
Yeah.
This is kind of a dumb list now that I read it. Some of it, I guess. Never to be asked, does this outfit make me look?
Oh, you guys don't want us to ask you that?
No, it's an awful question.
Tough crap, because
answer it truthfully, you're an a-hole. Don't answer it, you're an a-hole. Like, okay. So
actually,
thank you so much for
this. You don't
this
even
crap.
need to be asked. I could be like, I look like a cow in this outfit, and if you don't say anything, like, oh, honey, no, you don't.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm just as mad.
Exactly. It's literally you cannot win. Literally, it is a trap. It is a stupid question. I look terrible, don't I? Now, if I say, yeah, I don't like that on you, what are you gonna do? Be mad? If I say, no, you look great, and you know you don't look good, why are you lying to me?
Yeah, but Tony's come out in something before and been like, does this look good together? And I'm like, It's not awful, but I think this would look better. And then he'll go back and change and be like, yep.
Yeah,
we're
Jamie
good.
will say it to me.
Yeah.
She has a good way of being like, I don't feel that way, but I understand why you would feel that way in that. If if you're not comfortable, don't wear it.
Right, because you should be comfortable doing whatever it is that we're going to do.
She's like, if you're not comfortable, it's going to bother you the entire time.
It's true.
You ain't had steak till you try Abdella's Steakhouse in Stratton. I've never heard of Abdella's or Stratton.
You've never heard of Stratton?
Nope.
Stratton Chevy? It's the crossroads, man. How do you not know where Stratton is?
Stratton Chevrolet. I thought that was a family name.
It is.
The hell?
I'm kidding. That's the only Stratton I've heard of, too.
I was like, I don't know where Stratton, Ohio is.
No, I just like that commercial because they're like, we're located at the crossroads.
Stratton Chevrolet.
Right.
Thanks, Christian. Appreciate the idea for my hubby that's a Bears fan. The rug will be a perfect addition to his man cave.
Oh, look at that. You just helped somebody.
Amazon? Indeed. I typed in Bears man cave into Amazon. I was looking at a bunch of things. Whatever they get me for Father's Day is fine. I don't need anything bought for me. I just want to be doing something with the family that isn't stressful, like a day on the water, just fishing, some music, maybe some good drinks. There's a dad that's got it together. Yeah, man. Just nothing stressful. Something nice and easy. I've been spending all week trying to talk Jamie into a pool.
Oh, you're still on this?
Yeah, she didn't poo-poo it as much as I thought. I told her, I called her out in the air for poo-pooing it with that answer. Interesting. But look at this pool we
and
can
now
get.
you're not.
Interesting.
Are you trying to start digging the hole for the pool already?
No,
because I feel like you're digging a hole.
Like, look, this could happen. We could adjust. Just think about floating in your pool in the afternoon after work.
Well, I do float in a pool in the afternoon after work. It's just not my pool.
I know. They said someone texted yesterday. My favorite pool is my friend's pool.
Right.
I told my wife I want an hour-long massage from the spa.
Look at you.
Thank you, Deshaun. Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, thank you for telling us where Stratton is.
Get Christian as G.I. Joe aircraft carrier for Father's Day. Man, I might tear up. If it was legit and not all jacked up and like was for real, like I might tear up.
Okay. You say not all jacked up, but this is a toy from 40 years ago.
Yeah, the 80s.
Yeah.
Yeah. Chances are not good.
Or otherwise you're going to be paying like $2,000
try
for
six.
it. Whatever.
Stratton is on the Ohio River between East Liverpool and Steubenville. Stratton is on the river where the power plant was on the way to Steubenville.
Okay.
Stratton, Ohio is Route 7 down by Toronto Empire near Steubenville.
We had a finalist from Toronto, Ohio, I think,
We get every once in a while we get a Toronto winner.
Yeah.
And I always, for some reason, assume they're from Canada. But I know they're
You
from
got a
Ohio.
hell of a signal, Bigglesworth.
That is You're streaming, aren't you? You are streaming. So, fathers, what would you like? What would you like? I'm curious. 7:44. Oh, Lady Gaga, Bruno Mars, Die with a Smile.
Anything?
She gave me a little teddy bear and then a tea strainer to make like tea because I like to make like a loose leaf tea.
Oh, nice. Okay, so like the ball? Like,
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. That's awesome. And I didn't know that about you. Now that I do, I got some thoughts. Okay.
Loose leaf tea?
Yeah.
Oh, loose leaf
What
tea
is
is
that?
amazing. It's literally like loose leaf tea leaves, like that you put in this little like.
It's tea without the tea bags, and it's more
Right.
like thicker leaves.
Yeah. If you were to cut open a tea bag, it would be what's inside that tea bag, only not as
Ground
finely.
up.
Yeah, not as finely ground up.
Okay. I didn't know you were a tea guy. I never see you with tea in the morning.
I don't drink it in the morning, but
You like a little Earl Grey, little
I don't know.
breakfast tea.
No, I prefer green tea. I had that once and wasn't a fan.
You need to try. They have a loose leaf tea. It's called Sleepy Time. It's like a
Oh, yeah.
light mint, whatever. You're supposed to have it right before bed. It's wonderful.
Yeah.
I don't like tea.
At all?
No.
Like a not iced tea or sweet tea?
No, tastes terrible.
Why am I not surprised?
Tastes like someone just screwed up water. I don't know how to explain it. I don't just
You're so
like
dumb.
who destroyed this water? Like, you know what I mean? Why haven't we filtered? Put it in the Brita. What's wrong with it?
It sweetens. It's
No.
so sweet.
The taste there's and there's always an aftertaste with tea.
No.
Always an aftertaste. It's just
Will you drink flavored tea like peach tea or raspberry
No.
tea? Oh my.
no.
I love iced tea.
If it has tea,
Sweet tea is
it's
my
not
favorite.
for
Me
me.
too.
I'd have been at the Boston
If
Tea
it has
Party.
what? It's not for me.
Tea.
If it has tea,
If
it's
it's
not
tea,
for
it's
me.
not for me. If I was at the Boston Tea Party, I wouldn't have been throwing it over taxation. It would have been just because I hate tea.
Oh, I see. You've been like, forget the money.
Yeah.
Get rid of this crap.
Tell the king to go to hell. And yeah, tell him no more of this stupid tea either. Tastes stupid. I've never been a tea fan. Can't do sweetened, can't do unsweetened. It's very gross.
Have you ever had a hot tea with honey and lemon? And
If I have a problem with my throat, I go with hot cocoa.
yeah, but that makes you phlegmy because it's chocolate.
Wives' tale. Can't prove that. There's no science.
Meanwhile,
behind
he's over there.
it. I still have a cough from that damn cold.
Yeah, I know. My
I still
daughter
have
still has a
drainage.
cough. My daughter's going on 3 weeks with the cough. Mine's starting to go away.
I feel like there's like a drainage coat on the back of my throat. No matter what I do, I can't cough, hack it out, but I feel it.
I read online someone's calling it the 100-day cough.
I still
The
got
one
it.
that's associated with
I
QA.
feel fine.
Yeah.
Don't feel sick at all,
You
but
just still cough.
I'm still hacking, and I still feel like I got like a layer of like just drainage
Yummy.
in my throat,
Yeah, delicious.
just coated
Ew.
with snot gravy. Oh,
Oh, Christian.
7. Text, how did Stratton come up? Someone text about a steakhouse in Stratton. That's how it came up, and we had never heard of it.
Yeah.
So, and now we all know where it is.
I mean, other than Stratton Chevy, that was the only
And to be
Stratton
honest,
I knew.
in a roundabout way, now I know where Toronto is.
Yeah, me too. We learned 2 places today.
Yeah. I think because of Canada, I kept thinking it was up north.
It's just natural.
And it's down.
Yeah, it's south.
Oh,
Still on a border, though.
yeah, a little bit. A little bit.
Happy Father's Day!
Call now to celebrate Father's Day with Spring Valley Golf Course and Q92.
That's the cue to call. It is time. It is time. Yes, it is time. Give us a call right now, 330-450-9292. If you are caller number 10, guess what? You're going to be in the running for a chance to win our Father's Day contest. 18 holes of golf for your dad and some friends at Spring Valley Golf Course in East Sparta, welcoming golfers of all skill levels. And we're throwing in a new golf bag and a set of clubs as well. Can't win unless you're a finalist. Become one right now. 330-450-9292. Caller 10, good luck.
Spoiled just in time for Father's Day with 18 holes of golf at Spring Valley Golf Course in East Sparta. Also, spoiled just in time for Father's Day with 18 holes of golf at Spring Valley Golf. A finalist.
92.5.
All right, congratulations. Now in the running. We're getting another finalist coming up in the 8 o'clock hour as well. Also in the 8 o'clock hour, Your Call Wednesday. Also in the 8 o'clock hour, Rich DeRocher from the Pro Football Hall of Fame. And also in the 8 o'clock hour, 2-day passes to Rock the Country Festival with Kid Rock, Nickelback, Leonard Skinner, and more.
And those are GA Plus, too.
GA Plus. All that coming up. All right, really excited about the next hour. It's going to be really busy. Text messages. I would like it not to rain for Father's Day. As we're asking you guys, Dads, what would you like for Father's Day? Father's Day weekend weather sucks.
Well, it's
it always does, or is it really? We have another rainy weekend because it's the weekend.
Yep.
So we only have sunshine during the week, and then
actually, I think every single day next week there's a chance of rain.
That's
That's
disconcerting. Good word, by the way. Write that down.
This time last year, because we go on this trip the same week every single year, it was like in the 90s, and it was so hot you couldn't do anything during the day.
Well, Saturday thunderstorms, Friday cloudy. For actual Father's Day, rain showers in the morning.
Keep going.
Rain 77. But the rest, it's just chance of thunderstorms. It's not like raining all day. It's afternoon thunderstorms. Afternoon thunderstorms.
It's fun when you're camping.
Well, maybe we won't be doing that in Mohican. It does look
does
like
it more
thunderstorms.
in Mohican.
It looks literally next week like thunderstorms forever.
Yeah. It's fun.
They're the ones that show up for an hour and they're gone. You know what I mean? It's not like rain out. It'll thunderstorm on you maybe in the afternoon for an hour, and the sun will be right back out. The birds will be chirping.
I'll tell
the Blackstone will be fired up. The air conditioning will be going. It'll be great. My husband said he wants 24 hours of alone time with me. I'm arranging with my mother-in-law to have my daughter stay over there. We love cooking together, so I'm looking for a good meal for us to make together. Maybe pick one of our home projects that he will enjoy, and then sleeping in the evening. Winking emoji. I think you mean sex. So there you go.
I think that's very
sweet.
He
wants 24 hours just alone with his wife.
That's really nice.
For Father's Day. Well, I hope that works out for both of you. I'm going to go to my husband's Amazon wish list and pick something random. He has to like it. It's his wish list, LOL.
Yeah.
It's fair.
Yeah.
I think Jimmy might just give you a hug for Father's Day. That would be the greatest gift ever. He gives great hugs right now.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah. There's a certain age. For my son, it was like 2. Actually, he's still a really good hugger. But it was like 2 to 8. He like meant it. You know what I mean? Like.
Yep. He has a thing he does now when I come home from work and he sees me. He goes, Dad! And runs to me. And it is all, make fun of me all you want. It is the greatest thing ever.
Yeah.
He just goes, Dad! Because I know as he becomes a teenager, he'll be like, oh my God, Dad.
Dad's
It changes as you get older.
Yeah.
Oh, great. Dad's here. He still lives here. That's great.
No, not necessarily. My kids are still pumped. Actually, they wait more for him to come home than they do for me. Like if he goes, he works at home, Christian. So like when he goes to the Home Depot, while he's gone, I guarantee you at some point my son's going to come and be like, where's Dad?
8 o'clock hour. Like I said, busy hour. Send those requests in for Your Call Wednesday. It's Taylor Swift right now. I knew you were trouble. It's Q92. Saw a list here on our website today. According to AskMen.com, these are the top 10 drinks that real men don't order. Real men. Talking about chest hair.
How many of them do you order?
Facial hair. Oh, quite a few.
Jake, I'm sure orders some as well.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if
sure.
Jake will even know any of these, but feel free, Jake, to say if you ever had any of these. But you're not a drinker.
Not really, no.
Even of mixed drinks?
I'll have a mixed drink occasionally, but only like at home, really. I don't like to drink out in public.
Right, not when you're like axe throwing.
Yeah.
Right. So according to AskMen.com, these are the 10 drinks, gentlemen, if we're real men, I'm talking lumberjacks, we don't order. 10, the tequila sunrise. That's tequila, orange juice, and grenadine.
Oh, yeah.
had that. Not a
It's
huge
a pretty
fan.
drink.
Yeah.
I mean, to me, any of the citrusy ones float you so easily, like a fuzzy navel or a tequila sunrise or something like that.
Yeah. Jake, ever have one?
I've had that, but not with the tequila. I usually go with vodka.
Of course you do.
Okay.
Because you have a problem. Number 9, Malibu and Diet. That is a Malibu rum and a Diet Coke. If you're a real man, you don't want to drink that.
Hey, you know what? That's not bad at the beach with a Malibu coconut and a
Can't do
diet.
coconut.
I love
I have had. I don't think I've ever had a Malibu Diet. I didn't even think to mix the two.
Maybe you should try it.
Fuzzy Navel. That, of course, is vodka, peach schnapps, and orange juice. Of course, I've had Fuzzy Navels, and I have one.
It doesn't bloat you? Like, I don't know.
No,
It just wreaks havoc on
I
me.
enjoy the fruity drinks.
Because
I
you
really
can't
do.
shoot the whiskey.
No, I really can't. Number 7, the lemon drop. I
that's
don't
good.
like
The
lemon drops
martini?
at all.
I think it's
That-
a martini.
Tuaca, Taka,
Okay.
Grand Marnier,
Grand Marnier.
sugar, and a lemon wedge.
Yeah.
I hate lemon, so the lemon drop.
Oh, see, I love a lemon drop martini.
Get it out. Don't want it.
91 had the best lemon drop martini. I haven't had one in a long time.
For 6, the amaretto sour. Sour, not sour. Amaretto, sweet and sour, and maraschino cherry.
Yeah, they're okay.
Not a fan.
Yeah.
I don't hate it, but not
I don't
a fan.
really care for amaretto.
Number 5, I'll die on this hill if this is the same thing. I don't. The strawberry margarita. I'm more of a daiquiri.
Well,
That's my
margarita
drink.
you can get
The
on the
strawberry
rocks.
daiquiri is my drink.
Yeah, with some whipped cream too.
With
Don't
whipped
you
cream
worry,
on the
guys.
top. I want a mustache. Let's go.
And
the-
so does Jake. They would stand right next to
Do you
each
like
other.
strawberry?
Yeah, I love them.
Aren't they great?
They're
He
fantastic.
loves the fruit. If he's gonna drink, it's gonna be a fruity drink.
It
I
has to be.
love the strawberry. Oh, it's so good. I could sit there and drink those. Let's get that blender going. Let's go. Let's go. Number 4, the wine spritzer.
That's good.
Cheap wine and soda water, often garnished with fruit.
Yeah.
Nah, not a fan. Nah. Someone said any Alka-Pop. This includes Bottled Delights, Smirnoff, Two Dogs, Hooper's Hooch, Zima, and Mike's Hard Lemonade.
All those make my stomach hurt. They're too sweet.
Never was a fan of Smirnoff. Zimas, I had a little Zima phase back in college.
I did too. We used to drop Skittles into it and stuff, but that was before I became an adult and like really started liking grown-up drinks.
With me not liking lemon, Mike's Hard Lemonade obviously was not something I was partaking in back in the day.
If I'm going to drink anything from the gas station like that, it's going to be a twisted tea probably by the pool.
Gotcha. For Four Loko,
Yeah.
I came out in my drinking years.
Like, start with a twisted tea. I cannot continue to drink twisted. To me, they're too sweet. But like one over ice, like the peach one is really good. And then you switch to beer.
Number 2 on the list is the Apple Teeny.
Yeah.
An Apple Teeny vodka and apple puckers. This drink breaks 2 of the cardinal rules of manly drinks. Always avoid fruity sweet flavors and glow-in-the-dark flavors.
This was like 20 years ago. We had an incident with Apple Teeny or with Apple Pucker. Like to the end that we woke up the next morning and the Apple Pucker bottle was like stuck to our coffee table.
Oh.
I was,
You said stuck. I didn't know where you're
never
going.
again.
Yeah. Not a huge fan of Apple Teenies. Fun to say, though. I'll have an Apple Teeny.
Yeah.
And number 1, apparently, manly men do not order the Cosmopolitan.
Yeah, that'd be weird.
Vodka, triple sec, cranberry, and lime juice. A Cosmo.
Yeah, I get that. I've had them. I don't love them. I mean, I like martinis. I just don't like cosmopolitans that much.
Would it make you look at someone a little sideways if they order any of these drinks as,
Heck
as
yeah.
a man?
If I'm out with a dude, like,
And I got a daiquiri, you're going to have a problem with that?
no, I just laugh because it's you. It's like, I don't have a problem with it.
You're like,
Enjoy your drink.
Let's get nuts. Oh, man.
Brain freeze.
Where's one after this? Excuse me. Oh. Like, I'm all about it. Let's do it. Let's do it. First of all, I think I'm going to put you at ease if I'm drinking daiquiris.
Well, yeah, because I know you're driving
You're
home
like,
because there's
okay.
nothing in them.
You're like, all right. I know 2 things. I know that this man's probably not a threat, and that he might not like women.
That's very true.
You know what I mean? But no, it's like, okay. I've
thought
never
you
heard of
wanted-
the daiquiri killer. I've
Because
never.
Jamie and I both like whiskey. And I thought you had gotten into drinking some whiskey drinks with her, no?
She's more into bourbon.
Well, either way. Okay.
Yeah, she's
Same
more
category,
she's a
though.
bourbon girl.
Right.
I've gotten more into it with her a little bit. You try to adapt, and obviously, she's the man of the relationship.
Oh, yeah.
But and she leads it in all aspects. But no, I still give me just drinking now. I want a beer. I just want a normal ass beer.
Yeah, I'm with you. I honestly,
I'm not big into all the people that just get a tingle in their dingle for these. You ever hear? I got a new IPA.
See, I do like some IPAs.
Oh,
some of them genuinely.
Indiana
taste good.
Moose Knuckled. Have you ever had it? I'm like, no, I've no. Nice name, thank you. Can I have a damn Bud Light or Miller Lite, please?
There's some good IPAs out there that
Indiana Top Hat. You want some?
We only get it at certain times of the year. I mean, obviously you have your Oktoberfest beers, your fall beers, and your Christmas beers. But in the summer, there's some good ones. Like Kona Brewing has a longboard IPA that's really good.
Summer Shandy.
Line and Kugels. Yeah, I was gonna say the Shandy line is good.
Mm-hmm. I got friends that love that.
Yeah.
And I know some people love Christmas ale.
Oh, I'll drink Christmas. Give me a Christmas ale in February. Give it to me in July. I mean, I'll drink a Christmas ale anytime. I love Christmas ale.
Nothing wrong with that. Jake, is there a beer you like?
No, I think all beer kind of tastes the same.
Really?
Yeah.
My favorite beer, if it's a Friday night and it's payday or something, I'll be like, get Modelo instead of Miller Lite. I love Modelo.
Modelo.
That's my fancy.
A lot of girls love Modelo.
That's my fancy drinking beer.
Well, they got a good advertising campaign too. Someone text.
I've never been like, oh my God, I love their ad. I'm going to try their beer. I've never done that.
That's the only way I do anything. I'm from a city where the cherries originate, Zadar, Croatia. Well, no kidding.
Wow.
You're pronouncing it wrong. It's maraschino. Oh, is that how it's said? Maraschino. Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
I hope I'm saying Zadar or Zadar, Croatia.
You probably
that's
butchered
awesome.
that. Yeah.
Look at that. Yeah, I was also wondering where that bottle was stuck. Yeah, when she started that sentence, I was like, "Oh, where are we going?"
Oh, stop!
I feel like we had such a crazy night. The next morning, the bottle was stuck.
I just meant like everybody was so stupid. Like it got spilled everywhere on the coffee table, and literally, I had to pry the bottle off the table. It was so disgusting. I could never look at apple pucker again.
How about espresso martinis?
What is wrong with all of you people?
Someone said espresso martinis. That's not.
I've never had one. My mom loves them though.
Would you stop Tony if he was like, "I'll have an espresso martini"?
No, because it's coffee, and I know he loves coffee. But I also
all right. What if your
he would never order that?
What if he was like, "I'll have an appletini"?
He would never do that. If he did it, I would be like, "What's wrong with you?"
You'd be like,
"No, you're not."
Right? Yeah.
Yeah. No, you're not. No, you're not.
I'd be like, "Do you want me to slip off my heels so you can feel like a woman?" I
feel like a woman. .808 right here on today's hit music, Q92.
Hey, Christian might be coming up with a side gig, party planner. I think it'd be appropriate.
Keep it simple. What's that phrase? Keep it simple, stupid.
Yeah, the KISS method.
I love it. Well, I live by that. I already see some text message requests for your call Wednesday. And I love that because that's what the 8 o'clock hour on Wednesday is supposed to be. You tell us what you want to hear, and we get a few of them on for you here. So we'll get to that here in a second. Busy 8 o'clock hour, though. Another Father's Day finalist. Celebrate Father's Day with Spring Valley Golf Course. Yes, they're welcoming golfers of all skill levels. Skill level 1, welcome. Skill level 15, welcome. Doesn't matter.
What about level 25?
Bring it. And your clubs. So we're giving away 18 holes of golf for Dad for that. And we're throwing in a golf bag and a set of clubs as well. So you're going to hear the cue to call for that. 8:30, Rich DeRocher from the Pro Football Hall of Fame. And we got 2-day passes to Rock the Country Festival in Hastings, Michigan going on this weekend. Nickelback performing over a 2-day period. Leonard Skinner, Hank Williams Jr., So much more. There's even a house party sets going on there by Afro Man, Yin Yang Twins, and Rehab. There's a lot going on in Hastings. So.
And these are GA plus, so like you get the parking, you get some cooling areas, like where you can go in and cool down.
A cooling station?
You know what I mean? Like,
I haven't heard cooling station since I was playing Bond on PlayStation 2. There was boards you could go for Capture the Flag, and one of them was the cooling station.
Cool.
I don't think you give a damn.
I don't.
Jake, do you care?
I do care.
Thank you, Jake.
But why do they need cooling systems
Nobody
on a video
likes
game?
to suck up, Jake.
I'm
It was
confused.
called the cooling station.
Because it's hot outside. It's a 2-day long festival.
And you're running
Well, I
around.
know, I understand that, but he's talking about it in a video game.
Oh, and yeah, why do you?
I don't know. It's just called the cooling station, and you'd go there with Capture the Flag. We'd get the 4-way adapter. We'd go teams of 2, and you have to capture the flag.
You're
and
talking
kill
about
each other.
007?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I played that. GoldenEye.
The greatest one was probably for the N64, which might have been GoldenEye.
Yeah.
There was one we played for PlayStation 2, and it was
I don't remember a cooling
phenomenal.
station, but yeah.
It was a cooling station.
Okay.
The Q Claw, the photon cannon.
Cool.
So anyway,
I just really know like Juggernaut and Pack-a-Punch and
no, yeah,
from Zombies.
sounds awesome.
Call of Duty.
Call of Duty. I play sports games.
I like Call of Duty.
Call of Duty is good. I just suck at it.
So do I, but I still play.
I really was awful at it. Another game I'm awful at, but I love playing Clue. I'm the person that finds out the weapon when everyone else figures out everything and is guessing and the game's over, and I just figured out that it was the knife. Like, I'm very meticulous, you know?
Yeah. Right.
But
Colonel Mustard over there.
But I love playing it. I love playing the game, but I've never even sniffed a win at Clue.
No victories there, huh?
Never. I mean, never. Sometimes there's things we suck at, but we still like.
Yeah.
Mine, Clue.
Mine, golf.
Anytime someone says, you want to play Clue? I'm like, yeah, let's play Clue. Have I ever even come second at Clue? No. It's people, but they laugh at me when I'm playing.
Yeah.
Because they're like, what'd you actually figure out? I was like, the weapon?
I think.
They're like, it's over. It's already over. We
Dude,
figured
we
it out.
know. We
Yeah.
know what happens and who did it.
Is golf your? Is
Golf
that something
would be
you,
mine,
you
like-
suck at but you love?
I'm really good. Like, I can drive. I can actually drive pretty far. I suck at putting. So then I get mad. So I've got kind of like that Happy Gilmore thing going on
Mm-hmm.
where like I can drive the crap out of a ball and then I get
That's
up
it.
there and then it starts to slowly unravel. Jake, do you have something you love to do but that you're not very good at?
Not really love. I do like Legos a little bit, but the constructions are so simple, but it hurts my head. Like I can't follow a Lego set
Listen,
instruction.
I
Like
wake up
even with the
every-
little instruction
yeah,
booklets? Like,
yeah, because I know it's so simple. It's made for children, but like I look at it and I'm like, okay. And
Here's the thing. I don't think it is made for children. I don't think some of these Legos are made for children.
well,
depends on the set.
yeah, but like even like the ones that are made for children, that has like 30 pieces. Like I sat there for like 30 minutes trying to build this little dinosaur. It had 30 pieces. I couldn't figure it out.
I got to tell you,
I gave up.
in my prayers at night, one of them is, please don't let my son get into Legos.
Why?
I don't want any part of that.
Oh, bah.
I don't have
humbug.
the patience or the temperament.
Oh my gosh, find it.
I can't. I don't want to. I won't stop him, but I'm certainly not going to help him. If he finds Legos on his own, great. Right now, though, as far as he knows,
Daddy, I
Legos
need
don't
help.
exist.
Up. Does it have to do with Legos? Go ask your mom.
Yeah, Lego find your mama. She can do it. I'm not doing it. I think Legos.
You didn't get into Legos as a kid?
No, not at any real level. A very tiny level. I was G.I. Joes, Transformers, He-Man, Ninja Turtles, sports cards.
Legos are so good.
My kid right now is in a great place with Hot Wheels, Monster Jam monster trucks, and like Spider-Man. Like let's focus there. Let's focus there. Stay away from the stupid blocks. I don't want to sit there after Santa brings like, oh, here's a to scale Spider-Man 6 foot tall, and I got to build him out of Legos.
Oh, humbug.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I accept that criticism. I'm not doing that. I don't know how you
It's
Lego
not
dads do
that
it.
bad. You can do they literally they separate the blocks into different bags, and each bag has its own set of build instructions. Like they break it down.
Yeah, it's
fairly
easy.
granular.
I would argue it's not that easy.
I've built a lot of things.
What? Biggest thing you built?
Oh
man.
God, I don't remember. I mean, we've done so many sets. Probably one of my sons helped him with one of his like Star Wars ships or whatever.
How big was it?
I mean, fairly large.
So you made like this thing big of
Yeah.
like, I couldn't do it. It was 1,000 pieces.
I don't know. I was a lot of bags. I took quite a few hours.
It's torture as far as I'm concerned.
No, I mean, you could do smaller builds though. I mean, like we built a Lego Christmas tree together, me and the kids. I have actually the cherry or the orchid at home to build right now.
Yeah. Okay.
My kids buy me Legos for my birthday.
Going up by request in your call Wednesday, it is Bloodhound Gang, The Bad Touch. It's Q92. Good morning. Rage Room. These effing kids complaining about going back to school when they just had over 2 weeks off. I am dreading summer. That's funny.
I know.
For every mom like Lauren who loves when her kids are home,
I do.
there's
I do.
moms that want to get out of the damn house right now.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Actually, my kids started mocking me last week at the end of the week. He's like, oh, mommy's going to start going, oh, you only have a couple more days left of vacation. I love when you guys are home. Like, he was making fun of me because I do.
What are you going to do when they move out?
I don't know. That's an honest to goodness question. That's why I told Tony, I said, we need to start working on each other. We need to like start finding a hobby or something because otherwise it's really going to sting. We're going to like stand there and stare at each other and be like, no, what do you want to do?
Maybe like do couples like ceramic painting.
I could see Tony being down for that.
We'll get like a sports thing for him. Get like a Browns helmet. He can do a paint a ceramic
Okay,
Browns
that's going to
helmet.
last us for like 2 weeks. Then what?
So you keep doing other things.
So we're going to have our house full of ceramic
Oh
paint,
my God, imagine
painted
just ceramic
ceramics.
things everywhere that you two painted together with love. Can you imagine that? Do a Bernie Kosar.
That's like a nightmare.
Oh, everywhere you go, ceramics. This is getting weird.
Would you do that one yesterday? What about that one 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, just wait. Tomorrow we're doing a Jim Brown. Oh, it's going to be amazing. Ask people right now out of nowhere from our prep site. How often should a woman dress sexy for her man?
How long have they been married?
Literally, that's all the question is. There's no like
20 plus years, once a year.
there's no like they didn't do a survey. There's no like data. Just how often? Are you talking about like I'm talking to somebody? I'm like, do you mean like to go out or you mean like at
In the bedroom.
home?
Right.
Listen, I am a typical perverted man, but I don't feel that should be a daily.
It doesn't stay on for but a minute.
I feel like that's an occasional.
Yeah.
You know
Now,
what I
I
mean?
get getting all dolled up and going out on a date.
But don't
I
get me
think
wrong.
that's good.
When you come home and your woman is like that and you had no clue it was coming, it's a very fun
Yeah.
thing to.
Because see, Tony usually sees me when my makeup's mostly rubbed off, when I didn't put that much on all to begin with, because it was really early in the morning. Like, yeah.
Have you ever, for him, like he got home, like been ready to and dressed up in an outfit? Not like I'm not saying like you were Scooby Doo, but you know what I mean. Like
let's go to dinner.
No, like
not since we've
like
had
you
children.
Surprised him.
Because that would be weird. They'd be like, "Mommy, what's going on?"
Of course, I meant like maybe the kids were out. It was just you and him.
My kids are never out. No, I'm just kidding. They're always with us.
All right.
No, I mean, maybe like before children.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the newlywed phase.
Like he had no idea. You came home
first
from work.
couple, it was just us for the first like 2.5 years.
Yeah, there you go. Jake, you ever gone to Stars and all out of nowhere?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Maybe once when we were on vacation.
I feel like once the kids are old enough and they're around, you're like, you can't do that because like in your situation, her mom was there. Like, what if her mom came in instead of you? That'd be awkward. I feel like that's the dirty texting.
That's fun.
Yeah.
That can be fun.
Tony and I used to work at the same place, and we would be in some of the same meetings, and I would send really like, I would send text messages just to watch his face.
That's funny. I'm naked under my clothes. Send. Man. And then, should a woman ask her man before she changes the color of her hair?
So, no.
I get asked that by Jamie.
I did change my hair color about a week before our wedding, and Tony was furious. He was like, "You don't even look like you." To be fair, he wasn't wrong. I went to like pretty dark brown.
Before your wedding?
Yeah. And I was like this or lighter before.
No, like, hey, I'm thinking about...
Nope.
Just boom.
He was like, "What did you do?"
You've ruined everything.
I think like when you're in like, I think women have a tendency to mess with those kinds of things, like when they're going through something. And I think I was going through like the whole, my God, I'm getting married. I'm moving out. My dad had died a year before and he wasn't going to be there for the wedding. So it was just going to be an all around, like it had been an emotional year.
Yeah.
Find a rewarding career close to home at Kimball. You'll find outstanding benefits, a supportive team, and opportunities for career growth. Working for a local family company really makes a difference. Apply today.
Q92.
Hazy sunshine and lots of it for your Wednesday with a high going up to 81. Tonight, we're looking at clear skies with a low going down to a comfortable 62. That's a look at your forecast from today's hit music, Q92. There's a fantastic one I'm about to play here in minutes. I'm looking it up right now. We better have it. And we do. And it's in here twice because why not? Someone said with the Lego talk, looks like we know what Auntie Lauren's going to get Jim for Christmas now. I'll never get it.
Like a huge Lego set.
Never get it. Happy 11th birthday to Jackson from Soapbox Derby Grandma.
Aw, happy birthday.
Jackson, happy birthday, my friend. That's fantastic. I hope you have a great day. I hope you get some cake. Everyone deserves cake on their birthday as far as I'm concerned. So, very, very good day. 8:26. Like I said, sports coming up next on a Your Call Wednesday. Original request. That's why I'm giving this one a lot of credit. Take me back to my grade school days.
Okay.
Good morning. Could you please play Tony Rich Project, Nobody Knows?
Oh, this is a good one.
Let's go to the school dance.
Yeah.
All right, let's stand with all the guys in one corner and the girls in the other till the last hour of the dance. Then let's start dancing together.
The lump in our throat, our heart, and our stomach because nobody knows it but me.
Send your one friend over to the whole group of girls as a scout to see if she'll say yes if you ask her. Then think about asking.
Do you realize how dumb we were back then? We literally did do that. We'd be like, go ask Christian if he likes me.
My guy was,
and if I were to ask him this, if he would say yes.
My guy was Jeffrey Schuyler.
You had your career?
Jeff Schuyler was my, hey Jeff, go over there and ask Jen if she'd, if I asked her to dance, if she would dance with me. Just go. I just want to know if she would.
If I were going to
Not
ask.
saying I'm going to. Not saying I'm going to. It's a long dance. I just want to know if she'd say yes if I went over. And Jeff would be off. He'd just walk over, hands in his pocket. Hey, hello, man. And that's not how we talked. I'm embellishing. It was later. But that's what we would do. Jeff Schuyler was our scout. He would go over, and then when that girl would walk over, he'd be like, oh, which one of us is she coming to talk to? Who's she coming to talk to? Oh, Nick. Oh, all right. Good job, Nick. Damn it.
Did you ever want to dance with a girl, and then she would walk over and ask one of your friends to dance?
No, luckily that never happened to me.
Okay. That happened to me. There was a boy I had a crush on. Yeah.
Hello, not you. Can I ask her to dance?
Stung a little bit.
Jay, did you ever get to experience school dances like grade school?
I went to my senior prom, and it was not great.
No?
I despise all school dances. I think they're terrible.
No, like grade school ones?
No,
I'm not talking about like proms or homecomings.
I didn't really do that either.
Did you have them or you just didn't go?
I think I went to one Halloween dance, and that was fun because I went with all of my friends because you don't really go with dates in middle school.
No, you don't. You just go. Well, you know what with dates? You just went.
Yeah.
Well, so we in middle school had these things called dance pluses, and they were at our old middle school, and they would bring in McDonald's, so everybody would get a cheeseburger and a fry and all that kind of stuff. They had them once a month. And it was in the school's gym, and they'd have a DJ come and everything. And I love Dance Pluses. Actually, I was late to a Dance Plus because that's
Dance Pluses?
Yeah, it's what they were called, Dance Plus.
Why was it called the Dance Plus?
I don't know. Maybe because it was Dance Plus McDonald's. I don't know. I have no idea.
Dance Plus. We had dances, but there was never a Dance Plus or Dance Ultra.
Never missed a Dance Plus. Almost did when my sister decided to tell my parents she was pregnant. Almost missed that Dance Plus because I kept getting told to go to my room and I couldn't get out the door to get my ride.
The baby won't be here for 9 months. The dance is tonight.
We're 40 minutes away.
Christ, they probably already played Hanging Tough. What are we doing?
If I miss Stairway to Heaven, so help me God.
Oh. Anyway, 8:29. Rich is up next. Tony Rich Project.
So good.
Grab that
Turn this
special
one
someone.
up.
It's the last dance. It's Q92. I get that. Has this brought any rage out of you yet, Jake? Or are you still rageless?
Oh, not yet.
Nothing. Nothing
It
bothers
takes quite
this
a
guy.
bit to get him ruffled.
Yeah, you think something would have pissed him off in the last couple weeks.
I know.
God, mighty.
Guess not.
All right, Jake. Must be nice to live in your little world of Zen, huh?
I used to meditate all the time, actually.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. When I was in high school, when I was going through some breakups, I got a guided meditation app. I would do it every morning before my shower.
On a yoga mat or just in bed?
Just on the bathroom floor.
Wait. So, when in high school, at Jackson High School, I hate when you make me stop the music. And you went through.
I love it.
Someone broke up with you.
Yeah.
And your thought was, how do I get through this? and you got a meditation app,
Yep.
and on your bathroom floor would meditate every morning.
Every
before
morning
school,
for like a solid couple months. Yeah.
what would
It like taught me things like how to set boundaries, how to like.
I'm glad it worked for you. It was the mental picture of seeing Jake sitting on the bathroom floor.
Yeah, I see like in your bathroom and downward dog and just
No,
like
I wasn't doing yoga. I was meditating. I had earplugs in. I got earplugs or headphones.
Did you have a salt lamp or anything?
No.
They say that like helps.
what would you do? Would you like sit Indian style and just close your eyes?
Yep.
Why your bathroom? What's wrong with your bedroom?
I could have done my bedroom. I don't know. I just always did it before my shower. So I got my clothes, put them in the shower, meditated, and took a shower.
With
It was like
the
a routine I
shower
did.
on while you were meditating
I don't think so.
to create a steamy
Did you
warm.
say-
It
Wait,
may
wait,
have, because it was only
wait,
5-minute meditation.
I'm trying to like paint a picture. I'm
Wait,
sorry.
did you say you got out of your clothes then meditated? No. Oh, I was like, you were
I got my
nude
clothes
meditating.
I'm so hoping that's
I did.
what
I think
you
I did.
said.
I think I did say that, but I didn't mean that. Like I got my clothes ready. Like
And put him in the
so-
bathroom.
Yeah.
Right.
I was still clothed while I was meditating.
So you would sit Indian style on your cold bathroom floor as opposed to your bedroom.
Yeah, did you put a towel down or
There was a
mat?
rug. There's
okay.
there's bathroom rugs.
Okay.
And you would what? Like, would there be like music playing?
Yeah, it has soft, music. It was a guided meditation, so like he would tell you to.
I've
like,
done it with the Calm app, like the breathe in,
Yeah,
hold it, now breathe out through the nose.
yeah. He would just
know what
talk
I
to you
mean?
about
Like-
like, certain things, and it was always like every day was a new lesson or whatever.
Yeah. And usually, like, there's some ocean waves crashing in the background, like some very calming sort of musical or audio stimulation.
Wow, that is.
I tried to use the Calm app. I tried to meditate when I was having my surgery done because they kept me awake for it.
That is.
I wigged out. There was no amount of meditation that could have calmed me down.
And did it help you?
Yeah, it did. It got me through some stuff, and it calmed me down, and I learned some things.
Oh,
Was it like this?
we needed some Enya to back
Sure.
this up. Do you know what this is?
I do not.
It's called
yeah,
Sail Away.
yeah, I've heard it.
It's actually called Orinoco Flow
Whatever.
by Enya with an E.
Miles wants to know what app you use.
I don't remember. I don't remember. I think it was blue.
Oh, okay, I remember
It
that.
might have been the Calm app, but I don't know if it was.
I love the Calm app. I listen to that every night when I go to bed. Thunderstorms or crickets. Yep.
So the guy would just talk to you?
Yeah.
Like, you're a good person.
Sometimes,
No,
yeah. And then
it's
you make you
okay
repeat
to
things.
say
Yeah.
no. Yeah, like
Don't beat yourself up.
it's positive affirmations and like reinforcement to try and like mentally help you understand what you're going through is normal and
You're a winner.
you can handle it.
All right.
I'm proud of you for taking such
Thanks.
mature steps in high school. Seriously.
Just
Yeah.
threw me off. Just threw me off for a second. I'm fine. I support it. Just was like, oh.
Did somebody recommend that or you just did that on yourself?
I don't know. I really don't. I remember watching like it was comedy videos and I don't know. It was just a YouTube channel of like Charisma on Command. I think it was called. Or, like,
Charisma on command.
yeah, and it was like they
That's
taught you how to like.
fantastic.
I don't know. I don't know how I found it. I really don't remember.
I love that though. Taking his own coping skills into his own hands, and I think that's good. Being
Comes right up
proactive.
in YouTube. Charisma on command comes right up. The best. Oh, is it a podcast?
I don't know. It was years ago. I watched
Maybe
it.
it
It
wasn't
could be
at
now.
that point. Yeah, now it is.
I'm getting a lot of comedy videos when I put that in. I thought it came up, but I'm getting a lot of comedy videos. Find your passion in less than 3 minutes. Oh, how to be funny. How to make them laugh. All right.
Maybe I need to watch this.
How to be the most confident version of yourself.
How to never be boring in a conversation. I get accused of that all the time. Boring storyline.
Hey guys, I found buttons yesterday.
Hey.
Lots of people fall asleep during a meditation. It means they need it. If you don't think you can do it, you really need it. Why don't you still meditate, Jake? Someone wants to know.
I don't know. I just kind of got out of it. I would like to. I want
He
to get
met
back into
Star.
it. Sure,
It's true.
that is true.
That is true. All right, there you go. Things you don't know. We've learned a lot in today's show.
We really have.
By the way, could someone look outside? Alien check. More Festival with Kid Rock, Nickelback, Leonard Skinner, Hank Williams Jr., so much more. This is happening this weekend, June 13th and 14th, over in Hastings, Michigan. We've got a really nice pair of tickets. They have a lot of stuff included in these ones, don't they?
Well, they're the GA Plus, so it comes with like the parking and the upgraded amenities, like a place where you can go and sit down and rest and get a drink of water and cool down, and so you'd have access to that kind of stuff. It is a 2-day festival,
yes,
and it is supposed to be summer, so I say supposed to
so
be.
we're told.
Yeah.
So we have that for you here coming up. But right now, 8:38 on your Wednesday, let's bring on Rich DeRozier from the Pro Football Hall of Fame. Joins us every single Wednesday.
Look at that glow.
Oh, man.
That sun-kissed glow.
That goldness, that Hall of Fame goldness, too, he's got around him today.
Yeah, he does. He does.
It's almost like we're getting closer, Rich.
We started a countdown internally where we would take the guys who wore a certain jersey number as the cut-down day. So, Christian, you'll appreciate this. Yesterday was there. We were Dick Butkus days away from kickoff, and today we're Mike Singletary days away from kickoff, and we're counting all the way down to, I guess, it'll be Warren Moon. One day it'll kick off, and then it'll be the day. But gosh, 7 weeks, Christian and Lauren, 7 weeks.
Dang.
Wow, that is awesome. I hope you guys on 54 were doing Brian Urlacher Day, but it's okay. He's all
we did that one too.
So many Bears, linebackers. So many Bears, so little time. We could do the whole segment talking about all the Bears in the Hall of Fame.
Be fun.
But for me, it would.
I know.
For me and Rich, it'd be a great time. But, speaking of football and being 7 weeks out, Detroit and the Chargers already doing their scouting for the Hall of Fame game.
It's been, I'm not sure. Hey, you can probably count on one hand the number of employees in each organization who were around when the Lions and Chargers last came to Canton. So they're going to send some folks here this week to Thursday, Friday to understand certainly they've never been in Benson Stadium, even if there were employees that had been around the last time that they played here, which was the 90s. So they want to see Benson Stadium. They want to see the locker room. They want to just get out on the field, see the stadium, see the hall. So moments like that are just affirming that we're getting close. And it happened last year with the Bears and the Texans. And they know that they're coming into a smaller venue than what they're used to. So they do have some questions about where things are going to go, how the players and coaches are going to move around, what end of the field they're going to warm up on, just, some kind of routine things like that. But what they do come away with is, even at the smaller scale that Benson Stadium is compared to what they're used to, they're very impressed at what they see and very impressed at the way the community rallies around it and takes care of whatever they need, because it's a smaller venue, because things can be really compact compared to what they're used to. They have a deep appreciation for how if they need something, there's literally somebody right there anytime they need anything.
Yeah, it's great, and the Hall of Fame game is so cool too. And it's nice that you have Detroit, who's become kind of like the hot young team the last couple of years. It's really come on, and Jim Harbaugh with the Chargers. There's really cool stuff there. But what I was thinking about is how awesome this is. And I know sometimes the Hall of Fame game, the stars obviously aren't always there, but they don't always play. But
right.
These players that are fighting to make rosters, they're on national television that night. You know what I mean? Like, we do preseason games throughout all August, and they replay them on the NFL Network. But this is a chance for these guys on national television to be seen and to show what they can do. I mean, it's a really important game for those guys, and that's why the game is so fun. And I'm sure these teams love when they come to town, too, or they watch previous Hall of Fame games, see how packed the stadium is, regardless of size. It's packed for that Hall of Fame game. It's a real fun atmosphere. I've been there. You've been there. It's an atmosphere.
Yeah. Hey, listen, virtually every week, all the time, these players are auditioning to keep or improve their job, improve their spot on the depth chart, keep their job. Like you said, Christian, if they're not fighting to, well, first of all, they're fighting to make the team, because they'll bring 100 and some players. They'll dress 100 players, and only 50 can be on the roster when opening weekend comes. So yes, you're auditioning to stay on your team, but you're also trying to put out some good film, some good tape, because you might play a position that is deep on the roster you're on now, but somewhere in the league, it's a thin roster position, and they're looking for guys, and so the Lions and the Chargers are going to evaluate their own players off of this game, but so are the other 30 teams. They're going to watch this game, and they're going to be keeping their eye out on some young player that might fill a need for them. So you're always auditioning.
Yeah, and then of course,
probably true in life everywhere, right, Christian?
Yeah, I would say so. I would say so. Also, though, not just the teams getting ready, NBC's getting ready.
NBC's getting ready. They're back after they had a year away from. They've been the longtime game partner, but missed last year because they had the commitment to covering the Olympics. But they're back this year. We loved working with the ESPN crew last year. Love having the Sunday night crew back. So Tirico and Collinsworth in the booth. I just got an email yesterday from Melissa Stark and her producer. Can we please arrange interviews with the class of 2025 members by phone sometime over the next couple weeks, so that she can get some background information on them and go over the kinds of questions she'll ask them on air on the sideline during the game. That's, again, these little things that pop up, these little kind of mileposts of things that we need to get done are all setting the stage for, like you said, Christian, the national football audience on that Thursday night. In recent years, that has been the most watched television program between Memorial Day and Labor Day, has been the Pro Football Hall of Fame game, and probably will be again this year. And, I don't want to, I would never, belittle any other sport or its accomplishments, but when other sports brag about, all-time viewership records, and you dive into the numbers, they're half, sometimes a third of the television audience that the Pro Football Hall of Fame game will get. So it is extremely popular. We get to kick off the season of the country's most popular sport right now. We don't take that lightly at all.
Yeah, it's super exciting. It's coming up so fast, but you know what else is exciting? Is that when you're out and about around town this weekend, you have a chance to spot Rondé Barber. He's in town this week for the residency program. Rich, can you tell us maybe where people might be able to catch a glimpse?
The flippant answer would be a golf course, because Rondé is in the upper echelon of men with a Gold Hall of Fame jacket who have a great golf game. And Rondé is a near scratch golfer. He is I don't know exactly what they call him, like the Grand Marshal, the Grand Poobah of the Valspar Invitational on the PGA Tour. I mean, golf is big time for him. So there's a good chance you might see him, swinging a club somewhere. But more likely, here at the Pro Football Hall of Fame, he's got 2 or 3 blocks of time where he's going to meet fans either in the lobby or in one of the theaters to talk about his career and some of the great accomplishments he had. I get a chance to sit with him tomorrow afternoon, and I've got a couple questions I want to ask him. What are some of the more meaningful things in his? He's got some numbers attached to him, and what are the most meaningful numbers to him in his career? He set the NFL record for most consecutive games played by a defensive cornerback, and he also accomplished some things that no other player ever did, as far as his combination of interceptions and sacks, and so I just wonder what still resonates with him as the accomplishments that he's most proud of.
Yeah, I could be wrong. He played his whole career for one team, didn't he?
Just played his entire career for Tampa. Yeah.
Okay.
Not easy to do.
That's what I thought. No, not at all. This is a guy that played like during all of my fantasy, or like when I was playing fantasy football and all that kind of stuff. I'm very familiar with.
Part of a very good Tampa Bay defense for a while.
Yeah.
Very good defense.
Yeah, you wanted to have Tampa Bay defense on your fantasy team.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we just said, I'm not giving back my week's vacation, but if there was one thing I missed about not being here last week, was Warren Sapp, and the amount of joy that he brought everywhere he went during his residency, it really can't be measured. He fully embraced being here. It just, I mean, you just laughed. You just felt good. Everybody told me that the minute he walked, from the time he walked in the door to the time he walked out, people just smiled and laughed. And he visited some local barbershops, some young entrepreneurial, kind of to celebrate the entrepreneurial spirit of the local barbershop and the culture of the culture of the local barbershop. He's an immense presence. He's a big guy. He hasn't lost a lot of his playing weight like some of the linemen do. So he's still a big guy with a big personality and a big laugh and a big smile. So Rondé will be a little bit different, a little bit, much more, not just a little, much more reserved. But again, somebody who smiles a lot, and the room just feels better after he's been in it. So really looking forward to another great week of the residency.
Yeah, that's awesome. Well, welcome back, Rich. It's I'm sure you had a lot waiting for you, a lot on your plate, including maybe getting the lawn mowed here.
Yeah, I'm sure.
In the
Oh my gosh.
There might have been a few pieces of paper on your desk when you got back, huh?
Yeah. I thought for sure. All right, when I get back, I got back, late afternoon on Sunday. So I get home, I don't want to, but when I get back, I got to mow the lawn. No, it's raining. All right, I'll do it Monday.
Yeah.
No, not Monday either.
Yeah.
Yesterday was like, I'm not doing it.
I've been there.
Look at the forecast, and I said, what's one more day?
Seriously.
Yeah.
Oh, before we can't let you go, too. Father's Day this weekend. The gift shop at the Hall of Fame. You got to get there no matter what team your dad roots for. That you guys got them covered.
We got them covered. We got and new collection of hats are here. Some new bucket hats, some new ball caps. If that's kind of the thing you might be looking for, your dad will throw a cap on, throw a bucket hat on, throw a Panama hat on. Got all kinds of styles for every team. So
that's awesome. Well, happy Father's Day to you, Rich.
Absolutely.
I hope you have a nice, relaxing day.
Me too. If I get the grass cut tonight, I won't have to worry about it this weekend.
Absolutely.
There you go. That's the plan.
Absolutely.
Rich, always a pleasure. Welcome back, and we'll talk to you next week.
All right. Thanks, everybody.
All right. Rich DeRoche, your Pro Football Hall of Fame, joins us every week, updates us on the Hall of Fame. Look out for Rondé Barber. You might see him out and about.
You very well could, especially if you're a golfer.
Speaking of Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day!
Call now to celebrate Father's Day with Spring Valley Golf Course and Q92.
Time to get another finalist. Last day to become one. Celebrate Father's Day with Spring Valley Golf Course and Q92, where they welcome golfers of all skill levels. 18 holes of golf for Dad and his friends. We're throwing in a golf bag and a set of clubs as well. Give it away tomorrow. Become a finalist right now. 330-450-9292. Good luck.
Find a rewarding career close to home at Kimball. You'll find outstanding benefits, a supportive team, and opportunities for career growth. Working for a local family company really makes a difference. Apply today.
Q92.
Hazy sunshine and lots of it for your Wednesday with a high going up to 81. Tonight, we're looking at clear skies with a low going down to a comfortable 62. That's a look at your forecast from today's hit music, Q92. Here on today's hit music, Q92. Congratulations. Stephanie from Minerva was caller number 10. She's now in the running for our Father's Day contest, which, by the way, we've still got, believe it or not, 2 more finalists to get. One with the Q to call next hour, and we are going to get one on the live video stream. You guys know, head over right now, click the like button on the live video feed on Facebook, YouTube, or X. In the comments section, type in the superhero emoji. There is one. You type in superhero in your emojis, you'll find it.
Yep.
Put it in the comments section, and you'll be good to go. But we got one more giveaway right now. Lauren, we got special tickets and passes for the Rock the Country Festival with Kid Rock, Nickelback, Leonard Skinner, and more in Hastings, Michigan this weekend. These are awesome.
Yeah, these are GA Plus tickets, so that means you've got access to parking, you've got a nice little area where you can sit and cool down and charge your cell phone and get a drink of water, things like that. So you're going to get a little bit of the upper experience, if you will, at the Rock the Country Festival happening this weekend in Hastings, Michigan. Want to go? You do. Be caller 10-330-450-9292.
The Chainsmokers in Paris on Q. So tough to ask you questions. You ever lay down, like, has anyone ever laid down the gauntlet or had the gauntlet laid down on you of, like, just so you know? It always starts when a girl says, just so you know. You know, you're like, oh, here we go.
I lay that down with my husband on every date night.
But But like on a first date.
You're like, just so you know,
Yeah.
when we get home, we're going to bed. I get up really early all week.
So just let me sleep.
I'm just kidding.
Jake, you're a girl laid down the law on a first date and like set boundaries immediately before you've even so much as gone out?
No.
No?
Yeah, I don't think so.
All right. It's going great. Beer goggles are a real thing. Someone said on the text line. I had a girl once. She was like, just so you know, this is, we're hanging out and I'm going home. I don't do that on the first date with anybody. And I'm like, I didn't even.
But did she back down when you said that to her? Like, well, I just always put it out there because some guys.
Well, she said.
Yeah.
She said, like, I say that to everybody.
Okay.
I was like, Jesus Christ, I didn't even order a drink yet. Like, what? Like, we just got
She
set.
wanted to tell you why you were still sober.
I'm like, Jesus. I was like, okay, this is going to be fun. I can tell.
Yeah.
It threw my whole vibe off.
Why? Because you knew you weren't going to get any.
No, I just thought that was a crappy thing to just throw down. Like, I gave off no vibe that I was trying to like.
Is that like the adult
I
version
don't
of
think I
like
was
when
like,
you?
nice to meet you. Look at your boobs. I wasn't like.
Is that like the adult version of like when you take your kids to the store and you'd be like, you're getting nothing on this trip, just
Basically,
so you know.
yeah, my mom would do that. Actually, my mom would lie to me. She would say yes. Next time.
Don't even ask.
Next time I will. We have to go next time. But yeah, I remember a girl doing that and it threw me off. We did not go out again, and I want to say it was my decision. Because I was like, I don't.
Interesting.
That pissed me off. I was like, A, I did nothing to give you that vibe. B, why would you be ignorant and just say it so crappily like that?
Yeah, but when you realize, like, I understand that like rubbed you the wrong way and that's why. But telling the story, it sounds like you never went out with her again because she was like, I'm not putting out.
No,
I
because
know.
I thought that was a bitchy thing to do. And I thought there was no reason for it. I didn't, like, what did I in any way do other than pick you up and take you to this restaurant that made you, I expect to get
Maybe
laid
it was
tonight.
the cologne or something. She thought maybe that was
maybe the curve was
your
working a little too hard that day.
That was your Sex Panther.
Oh. I do remember that. I was like, man, screw you. Who the hell wanted?
No, you won't.
I was like, I was thinking to myself, you know what? You're right. I am going to take you home after this. That's a very good observation. I hope somebody get a second date for people that don't call or ghost that person they got on a date, and then they call the other person and find the reason they're not calling them back. Listen, I've said this before. I have no problem with ghosting. It does not bother me. If I was ghosted, it doesn't bother. It can be disappointing if I like somebody, but I do not get offended by ghosting. Hosier and Too Sweet right here on today's hit music Q92, 11 minutes after 9. Welcome to the 9 o'clock hour of the Q92 Morning Show. Christian, Lauren, Jake here with you on your radio. Be listening on our website, Q92radio.com. And, of course, we are also live video on Facebook, YouTube, and X. And we are getting 2 more Father's Day contest finalists before we're off the air here today. That cue to call is going to hit one more time, but we're also getting a finalist on the live video stream. If you have not gone over to it yet, head on over to Q92 Radio on Facebook, YouTube, or X. Does not matter which one. Click the like button in the comments section. Put the superhero emoji in the comments section. There is a superhero emoji. Put it in there. And you'll be good to go. And Lauren will randomly select one of you at the end of this hour and make you a finalist. If you are a finalist listening, we're calling the winner tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock. So you want to be able to answer tomorrow at 8 o'clock in the morning. And if you're not a finalist, your final chances this hour with us, coming up with Nicolina later on today, and then with J-Dub this afternoon. So be listening to Q92 for that cue to call. It can happen at any time. Excuse me. It's 12 minutes after 9. Lady Gaga, Abracadabra on Q. And all right, well, in that case, you should be having a great day right now at work.
Happy Friday.
What can I do, boss? It's Friday. Can you imagine, like, I would love if we had, I wouldn't want anything to happen, but it'd be fun if we had a cokehead around here.
What?
We had somebody who's always, like, coked up, just running around like a.
Yeah, that'd be fantastic.
That'd be hilarious to an extent. I'd be like,
Until it wasn't.
Listen, I want you to get help, but this is kind of fun. This is kind of funny. Fax came. I got it. Oh,
nobody faxes anymore. What are you even doing right now?
Faxes every once in a while.
No, we don't.
Wait, yes, we do.
No, we don't.
Oh.
Yeah, I always hear the number or the ringtone, whatever the printer
But they're
makes.
not legitimate business faxes. If you look at it, it's like, you want a cruise.
Oh, well, I don't know what
It's
they
crap
are.
like that.
But we're still getting faxes.
Who doesn't scan to email? Come on.
I like a good scan to email. Christian, if somebody came into this conversation with you and Lauren late and all they heard was you talking about doing good lines and how good it is, was laugh out loud, oh my God.
Exactly.
I'm not condoning cocaine use. I'm just saying,
I
would
would
it be
hope not.
funny if there was someone that was always that hyped up working? Yes. The answer is yes.
Yep.
Every place has a zany worker or two. And it's not always that they're on drugs. It could be anything. It could be their quirky person. It could be they fart every day. That's me.
Right.
It could be. It could be.
I was gonna say, who's the zany person
it could
here?
be their energy. We talked this week how people enter the building in here.
Oh yeah.
Everyone's got quirky things at work, or people that do things at work that either crack you up, or you can't stop watching. You know what I mean?
Okay. Well, who am I?
Who are you? I don't know what you would be. I'm the fall asleep at work guy.
And the farter guy.
And the farter guy.
That's fair.
I don't know. Jake, what would you think you are?
I don't know.
That's exactly it right there.
I'm the.
You're the I have no idea where
I'm
I'm
just.
at.
I'm there.
He just named himself without naming himself.
You're the where am I guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I love asking you questions. Did this happen? Yeah. Did you tell anybody? No. Why not? I don't know.
I forgot.
I forgot.
He's the forgetful guy.
He is.
Yeah.
But like, does anyone have does anyone have a coworker that, like there's something weird about that? Like there's just something like, and it's entertaining. You don't hate it. It's what they are. It's what they do. You might have a guy there every time he gets up out of a chair. Oh, he grunts or whatever.
Am I the do-gooder?
No.
Like everybody's like, oh, she's such a kiss up.
No. I think no. The only what would you be? The person that thinks they know it all and know it more than everybody else.
That's true. That's fair.
Yeah, it can't
But
be wrong.
you
when they're
can't
wrong.
take it away from someone if it's true.
On my way to work, there is a house that has a mower that runs itself like a Roomba.
Wow.
My neighbor has one of those.
Really?
What?
Yeah.
How does it know boundaries? Is it like an invisible fence?
I think so. I think it comes with an app and they draw like a line. I don't know.
Like a geofence.
Yeah, they've never mowed their lawn in like years, so it must work.
Wow.
He says, I'm so fascinated, I can't wait for it to end up in the road one day. I didn't know they made those. I'm sure that's cheap. You see, hubby and I are two mids that made beautiful children, like strangers constantly commenting on how cute they are. Confuses me every day. Oh, yeah, two mids. Listen, mids.
See, that's how I feel about Tony and I. But I think our children are pretty. Like, they got the best parts of us.
Well, I don't think as a parent you're going to think your child's ugly. You love them unconditionally. So
I don't
you're
know.
Not
When
be
they
able
first
to see.
came out, Tony was holding them, and he was like, I don't see what the hype is about newborns. They're kind of ugly.
This one here, I don't know about this one. I hope he changes. So congrats. There you go. Two mids made it cute. There you go.
Yeah.
I'm a solid 5, averaging out every person I've ever seen. I'm pretty average. I can deal with that. I actually do my makeup. I'm a good 5.5.
See? I feel like I'm with you.
Yeah, I put myself
I'm okay
at put myself at a 5.
Took me a long time to get here, though, to be at peace with it.
That's funny. What do you rank yourself? What do you give yourself on the 10 scale?
I'd say a 5 or 6.
Yeah,
for
I'll
me.
go. I'll go with 5.
Yeah.
Oh, you leaning 6?
I said 5 to 6.
Well, cocky there, huh?
No. I'm saying that because I agree
between
with,
5 and 15.
there is a marked difference between Lauren with makeup on and Lauren without makeup, okay?
Yeah, this is all I got. So I guess I should probably stick at 5. Jake, what do you think you are?
I was gonna go 6.
Good for you.
I would go, you're 6.
You have youth on your side?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, 6. At your peak, what do you think you were?
Oh, at my peak? And I'll show you a picture at my peak.
Yeah.
So you understand where I'm going. I'd say 7.5.
That's funny. I was going to say myself 7.
Yeah.
Now, I peaked very early, and the decline was awful.
I peaked, and then
but,
once I started having children, I was like, oh,
Yeah.
no.
yeah. At your, Jake, or do you think you're at your peak?
I don't know. I would probably say I'm at my peak. If not,
Okay.
maybe a 7 too. I don't know.
Okay, that's fair.
So 7, and you think you're currently at your peak?
Yeah.
25. That's not crazy to say.
No, I was going to say mine probably, I peaked at 22
You're
because
in your 40s. Ain't
I
nobody
had my
peaked.
first baby at 23.
If you're in Hollywood, you could be peaking in your 40s.
Oh my gosh, Jake, you're 25.
Yeah.
When I was 25, I had a mortgage and, well, not yet, but I was baking another child. I would have had one child and one on the way. That's weird.
My
Super
husband, I love
weird.
people like texting about this. My husband and I are short and chunky, solid 4s. Our kids are so cute. And I'm not just saying that, LOL. My daughter is a fit competition cheerleader. Good for
Hey,
you.
look at that.
Solid 4s. Made a cutie cheerleader.
Yeah.
A fit competition cheerleader.
Yeah.
See?
See, and I would be so proud. Like, to me, I'm proud of it. I'm like, listen, I have successful children. My daughter does not have my untannable skin. She can tan. Both of them got my husband's eyelashes. You know, like, my son still gets embarrassed because even the orthodontist and the doctor still call him Mr. Lashes. He's 16, so he doesn't dig it so much anymore.
No, I don't know that any man's like,
Yeah.
I'm known for my lashes.
But he is, though. Because
Yeah.
it looks like he has eyeliner on because he has such thick lashes.
Make a great emo kid.
True, he
Make a
would.
great
He's even
emo
got the
kid.
dark hair on his own. He doesn't even have to.
Let's
like,
do it.
dye
Let's get a dog collar, huh?
I don't know what I'd do if he
Let's
ever
get some
came
Junko jeans and a chain wallet. Let's do this. All right, hot takes. We've all got them. We don't always share them. But we've all got hot takes. Something that we say, and like I said, people go, "What?" Or they go, "You're crazy." No one agrees with you. It's a hot take, or it just might be something that is kind of childish, whatever. But it's yours. It's a hot take. I came to a decision on Thursday. It was a Thursday or Friday about something, and I was like, you know what? This is a hot take, and this is not a big thing. And this is what I like about hot takes. They don't have to be these huge, grand statements either. Because this is a stupid statement.
Yeah.
But it's mine, and it's a hot take. And I know it's a hot take. It's nothing serious. It's nothing important. But I'm going to tell you now, hot take of mine. Air fryers are overrated.
Okay, that's fair.
I said it. 3 different times I've reheated something out of the air fryer. You know what the last thing was? You know what the final straw was?
What?
Jamie was nice enough while I was doing something to reheat me Giant Eagle chicken in the air fryer.
Okay.
Because she bought it. It was like at the end of the day they had put it out. It wasn't like you could get it hot. And I thought the air fryer ruined it. I thought it ruined the chicken.
It can ruin things like that. Yeah.
It ruined it. And other things have been reheated for me in air fryers, and I had an air fryer. So I was on the air fryer express because I'm a sheep. But as of now, I'm saying hot take. I think air fryers are overrated.
Interesting.
I don't think they do this amazing, crispy, oh my God, it's just like it was cooked for the first time. No, it's not. It's just another way to heat up food.
I kind of agree with that.
I'm hot take. Air fryers are overrated. There you go. I said it, and I feel good about it. And I'm willing to accept anyone's criticism on that. You have a hot take?
Yeah, sorry, Keller. Mine's about hockey.
Okay.
I don't think hockey players should be allowed to fist fight each other because
really?
How come you can just start pounding on each other and then get 5 minutes in a timeout box, but I go out and do that on the street and I get prison time or jail time?
Well, yeah.
Make that make sense.
Yeah.
I know it's a sport, but still.
It is a sport. They will let you literally fist fight for 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Sometimes to a minute.
Right. And then all your punishment, all you got to go sit in a timeout for 5 minutes.
Yeah. That's pretty much all that comes of it. You could literally knock someone's teeth out.
Yeah.
You just go sit in that chair.
Right.
For 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Then you can come right back out.
Exactly.
Wow. So your hot take is there should be no fighting in hockey at all.
Yeah.
I like it. That's what hot takes are. My convection oven does the same job as the air fryer. LOL. I get it. That's what I'm saying. My hot take is air fryers overrated. So now it's your guys' turn. Jake and I gave you a hot take. I'm just curious. What is a hot take that you have? It doesn't have to be. It could be a big, serious one. It doesn't have to be at all. It can be as dumb as me saying air fryers are overrated, or Jake saying you shouldn't be allowed to fight in hockey. You shouldn't be allowed. Someone wants to know what's Jake's thoughts on UFC or boxing. Then?
That's what I was also thinking. That, but you sign up for that. That's the entire sport. Hockey is so much more than just fighting. But
the goal of hockey is not to fight.
Right, but the UFC and the boxing, that is the entire sport.
Yes.
So I feel like that's more okay.
That's not a bad retort.
Yeah.
That's not a bad retort at all. I get what you're saying. They're the sole purpose in boxing is to hit each other.
Right.
The sport is to hit each other. In UFC, the sport is to fight each other. Hockey, you're saying it's a sport. Put the puck in the net.
Yeah.
And fighting happens.
Right.
Okay. music. It is Q92. It is 9:28. Again, still to come. Father's Day finalists with our friends at Spring Valley Golf Course in East Sparta. Welcoming golfers of all skill levels. Cue to call later on, and we're getting a finalist on the live video stream. Have you gone over yet? Facebook, YouTube, or X, click the like button and put the superhero emoji in the comment section. If you do that, you have a chance to be randomly selected at the end of the show and made a finalist. You know, everyone's graduating right now from high school.
Yes.
Some people graduating from college.
Yep.
About to start their new careers or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Well, a new analyst by Co-working Cafe, I go there a lot. It's shaped by artificial intelligence as well.
Oh.
Identifies the top U.S. cities offering the best mix of career opportunities, affordability, and supportive environments for first-time job seekers. The study highlights mid-sized cities and emerging tech hubs where grads can find both professional growth and manageable living costs. How about that?
Does that exist?
I got the top 10 cities right here.
Is Canton on it?
Oddly enough, the top 10, Ohio does not crack. How about that? You want to throw a dart at the number one city?
New York?
No, New York is not even on the list.
Okay, let's go
This
with
isn't about like just
Buffalo, New York.
New York is not on the list.
No, the state of New York has no cities on it.
Nope.
All right, then let's go with Omaha, Nebraska.
No.
Dang it. All right, get on with it. I'm not good at this game.
Coming in at number 10, again, this is where they think the best mix of career opportunities, affordability, and supportive environment for first-time job seekers. 10, Kansas City, Missouri.
All right.
I feel like that's a good place to go where you could maybe find a job in your profession. Number 9, Tampa, Florida. That is the only time Florida shows up on the list here. 8, Boston, Massachusetts. I wouldn't think Boston. I wouldn't think of that as of affordability or supportive environment. Boston's kind of crass, you know?
Yeah. I'm with you on that. I've been, and it's a little pretentious, a little snooty, a little...
They're very like, we're Boston. You're not. Shut up. You know?
Get out.
Number 7, Denver, Colorado.
That's because everybody's very laid back in Denver.
Yeah. Hey, go get them, Tiger. Yeah, we got jobs. A lot of people here.
Yeah. No, there's a lot of people there.
6, Seattle, Washington. Jake, you're heading over there to the...
Oh, no. Are we going to lose
Jake?
Jake?
Of Washington. Seattle, Washington. Just saying. 5, Austin, Texas.
I could see that.
For
Austin
the first
is...
time Texas.
I think Austin is a very rapidly growing and has been for several years. Like...
Techie.
They're big in the music industry. Like... Their barbecue is top notch. Their real estate development. We have a family member who developed real estate in Austin, and it was very lucrative for them.
Okay. 4, San Francisco, California. How about that? San Francisco.
Affordability is what gets me on that one.
Ugh. Number 3, Minneapolis, Minnesota. Is it number 3?
I can see that. I've been there. It's very lovely.
Career opportunities, affordability, and supportive environment.
I mean, Best Buy, that's where their headquarters are.
Number 2, I wouldn't have put this here when I think of affordability and support. Washington, D.C. comes in.
Maybe like
2.
the burbs, not the actual city itself.
Maybe.
Of course, even that, like a Virginia. I think Virginia's expensive.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And at number 1, according to Co-working Cafe, Atlanta, Georgia.
Yeah, I call BS on that one too.
Atlanta, as far as like they said, career opportunities, affordability, and supportive environment for first-time job seekers, they have cited Atlanta, Georgia. They say these cities offer a promising balance of job prospects, lifestyle perks, and affordability for those launching careers.
And I don't understand the first-time job seekers. I mean, are there more people than I know that don't have to work their way through college?
Maybe they're not counting the college jobs, or they're counting
first-time professional position.
What you studied. Maybe I'm assuming what you you're this major now. You're trying to get into this field.
Yeah, whatever.
I don't know, man. A lot of people not everyone even wants to really relocate to start their career.
No.
A lot of people do. Some people do. Some people love it. They want to.
I have such detachment issues. I don't think I could.
I feel like Ohio will suck you back.
Yeah.
There's some type of like cord that Ohio can pull and bring you right back from wherever you went.
Dude, when I was watching Pops last night, it was that domestic dispute. He's like, "Are you originally from here?" And he's like, "No." He's like, "Where are you from?" He's like, "Ohio." I'm like, "Crap, son of a."
Of course. I mean, there's so many people, they move away, and then like you find out they're back in Ohio.
Yeah.
You're like, where? Well, I thought you were in Vermont, or I thought you were in Nebraska. Like, yeah, well,
Vermont's very lovely to visit.
I've been to Vermont.
Yeah.
I've been to Vermont.
Very pretty.
No, that was Delaware. I take that back. I went to Delaware. Rehoboth.
Oh, Rehoboth Beach.
Yeah. Nice.
Really?
Okay. It had like grass and stuff in the sand, and I don't like that at all. That's not.
I
a real
don't think
beach.
Rehoboth was meant to be like the beach of all beaches. Isn't that where the wild horses are?
No, that's Ocean City, Maryland. And Antigua or whatever. There's the name of the island. I can't.
There's
pronounce it
no
correctly.
horses at Rehoboth?
I didn't see them. The boardwalk isn't as long.
Mm.
And it seemed a little more like, hello.
Oh, like, are you chilly? Tie a sweater around your neck.
I own this beach. You know what I mean? Remember in Ocean City, it's like, party!
Yeah.
I felt like at Rehoboth, that was like, hello.
Amy said I lived in South Carolina, and here I am back in Ohio. LOL.
It happens. You leave, and for some reason, Ohio sucks you back in.
Because Ohio's fantastic. Everybody's always like, listen, no matter where you live, you're going to complain. You see the memes for other states. Everybody's like, it's Ohio. Well, if you want seasons, yeah, you're going to have to deal with the cold. You're going to have to deal with the rain, a delayed summer like we're experiencing now.
Do you know who just was on a podcast bragging about how much he loves Ohio?
Travis Kelce.
No.
Okay.
Really
not. I'm striking out here today on everything.
Bert Kreischer.
Oh, look at Bert.
We've talking about
we've
how
had him on the
beautiful
show.
it is,
Yeah.
How like any time of year there's beautiful things there. I was like, well, I've never heard. And it's funny because the other guy was like, I've never heard anyone talk of Ohio like that before.
West Virginia, yes. Ohio, no.
Like I've never heard anyone say I love Ohio before.
My favorite state is West Virginia.
Oh, too hilly. Too
Oh,
mountainy.
no, it's gorgeous.
Too mountainy for me.
Gorgeous. So you don't like Tennessee
do?
either? Because Tennessee is my number 2.
I've never been into Tennessee.
Oh,
I drove
so
through it,
pretty.
I think, but I was on the bus. I don't remember like much of it.
Tennessee.
Remember that song?
Yep.
Ed Sheeran. As is AM 935. Q calls coming up for Father's Day. It's Q92. Yeah, no, those were good times. Grunge.
Yeah.
That's when the whole grunge rock.
Gavin
thing was big.
Rossdale? Forget about it.
Women loved Gavin Rossdale.
Yeah, this one did.
Ex-husband of Gwen Stefani.
Yep.
They had 2 children together.
Pretty children, too.
I've never seen the children to rate their looks, but I'm sure they're fine.
Well, I mean, when you take 2 good-looking people like that.
It's true. No,
Yeah.
I admit, the women loved Gavin Rossdale.
Although, have you ever noticed that sometimes, like, this is going to sound really mean, but, like, maybe not so attractive parents make, like, a stunner?
Yeah.
And then vice versa? Like,
yeah, if they're 2 pretty people, I don't think their children turn out that great.
The 2 uglies.
Sometimes
the 2
they do.
uglies can cancel out and make a pretty.
like, yeah.
Whereas sometimes 2 pretties can make a quite ugly.
Yeah, but then, like, it goes the other way, too. Like, 2 pretties sometimes don't make such a cute.
That's what I just said.
Oh, okay.
2 pretties make an ugly.
There's a lot of pretties and uglies flying
Yeah.
around right here. No, I wouldn't use the word ugly. Maybe just not so attractive.
Sure.
No one's ugly.
Sure. Well,
You can have an
That's
ugly
subjective.
personality.
yeah. I think you can have an ugly face. I think it's possible.
Okay.
I don't think it's possible. I mean, I think it's cute you're trying to be all political correct. That's
I'm
cute.
trying to be sweet and nice.
No, there's no ugly humans out there at all. No one's ugly. Right.
I
right.
mean, it's few and far between that I actually look at somebody who was like, "Oh my gosh!" Like I don't walk around
Sometimes.
like that.
Sometimes.
Really?
Yeah, I'm sure people listen. Chances are someone's looked at all of us in our lives like that's an ugly person.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not putting myself. Everyone.
No, none of us are all that glamorous. Are you kidding me? Have you guys ever heard the term "face for radio"? I mean,
Yeah.
if I were here,
Yeah. I got you. I got you. We can't all be
the
sexy
evening
Rexy.
right? The evening news didn't want us.
No. Oddly enough, television said, "Could you leave?" All right. Your head is blocking all the lights and reflecting it and blinding everybody.
You would need a significant amount of powder on that.
Yeah. Maybe some bronzer.
Call now to celebrate Father's Day with Spring Valley Golf Course and Q92.
There is the cue to call. Time to get another finalist right now. 330-450-9292. Get yourself in the running for a chance to win Dad 18 holes of golf from Spring Valley Golf Course in East Sparta, welcoming golfers of all skill levels. You'll also get yourself a new golf bag and a set of clubs. 330-450-9292 is your phone number. Text line 330-269-9292. Caller 10, good luck. It's Post Malone, Morgan Wallen. I had some help on Q. Jake, how are you today while we have a couple
I'm fantastic.
You good? You having a good week?
Yeah, pretty good.
How are you?
Yeah.
Everyone should know that he still smells like a cabana boy.
I kind of like it now. It's going to be my summer scent.
Yeah, I think it should be. I walked past Jake again this morning and I was like, Jake, did you not ever go get deodorant? You missed it last week. Everybody smelled this wonderful summery scent that smelled like suntan lotion and palm trees. And we were like, what is that? And Jake's like, it's me.
Yeah.
He ran out of deodorant, so he took his mom's native coconut vanilla.
True story.
Dude, that's the dude. That we talked about on the show before, man. In the summer, a girl smelling like coconut and vanilla or tanning oil.
Well,
it's the best.
Well, now it's Jake.
yeah, I was just gonna say.
And now that scent is familiar with Jake. I'm telling you, that was always my a girl.
I mean,
smelled,
I might have to start buying it because when I walked past him this morning, Christian, I was like, that's why I said to him, I'm like, you didn't buy deodorant, did you? He's like, no, but I kind of like it now.
Jake's the belle of the ball with that scent. I'm telling you.
Yeah, he is.
Back in my days in my black Cavalier, cruising the streets of YSU, my friend
Yeah.
ran into a girl smelled like that. Can make a 6 of 10.
Wow, that's a bold statement.
That'd be me. Is that vanilla? It is.
You like walking up to girls sniffing them?
Yeah. Until the restraining orders. Yeah, that's pretty much how I did
Yeah.
it. Like Mortal Kombat. Get over here. And that didn't work well either.
No, I wouldn't say so.
But you tell me a better summer smelling a girl. I'll wait. You all right? Got something in your eye.
Uh-huh.
I got eye drops if you want one.
Maybe. Are they for contacts?
No.
Never mind.
I don't have contacts. I don't believe in them. Actually, when I have to get glasses, I'm just getting glasses. I'm not putting that on my eyeball. It looks so weird to me. Looks like it hurts a little bit.
It does.
Yeah. What happened? Did you misplace? Is it out of place? And that's why I don't want contacts. I'm not touching my eyeball.
No.
You should never touch your eyeball. Ever.
Oh my God. I'm going to have to take it out and give it a spit bath.
You're gross.
That's what you do when you're
You
desperate.
spit?
No, you put it in your mouth.
You are foul.
No thanks.
Is that what people seriously do with their contacts?
I mean, I've done it. I know other people
you
that have
huck
done it.
Tua on your.
No, you put it in your mouth on your tongue to clean it. And then you put it back in your eye.
I've been telling people for years. It's 3 days grace.
Finalist.
Guess congratulations are in order.
Q92, hello, who is it?
Stella.
Where are you calling from, Stella?
Well, honestly, I'm driving back home to Green. I'm getting off of work right now.
All right, well, congratulations. You're caller 10. You're now a finalist.
That is awesome. Yeah, I feel so bad for my fiance. We have 2 children together, and every year Father's Day falls on his birthday.
On his birthday?
On his birthday every freaking year. So I'm like, I think this year I'm going to get him a cake. Half of it's going to say happy birthday, half of it's going to say happy Father's Day.
Well, that just means double the celebration. What's your fiance's name?
Peter.
All right. Well, you are in the running for this epic giveaway for Dad, the Spring Valley Golf Course. 18 holes of golf, plus a brand new golf bag and clubs. Just be on the lookout for that phone call tomorrow morning. Your phone could ring bright and early, in which case I'd pick it up because it could be really good news for Peter, okay?
Heck yeah. Thank you guys so much for picking up my call.
Oh, awesome. Just tell everybody your favorite station, making you a finalist.
Q92.
All right. There you go. Got another finalist, but we're not done. We got to get one more, Lauren.
Yeah, head over to Facebook, YouTube, or X. Find that video live stream. Give it a like in the comments. Just drop the superhero emoji. That's all you got to do. That lets us know that you want to be our very latest finalist. And don't forget, this is your last chance to become a finalist with the morning show.
Do it now. It's Q92.
Okay, so have you guys been to the store recently?
Yes.
And no. Like literally, this is brand new. So my favorite store is Target, right? We go to Target often. I'm not going to sugarcoat it or try and lie. Anyhow, why do we have to have sales reps in stores where you're just trying to get your shopping done?
Oh, Sam's Club does that.
Sam's Club does it. I will say Costco's really good about it. There's reps there, but they don't approach you. You have to come to them.
Those Sam's Club people damn near tackle you.
Oh my gosh, it's awful. Well, Target has now allowed reps to be in the back of their store by their cell phones peddling cell phone service plans. And to Target, I say, you suck. I'm sorry. This was the interaction that I had over the course of, I was there a week ago today, and I was there, and I have not gone back yet. And part of it was because of this exchange. I was there a week ago today, and then I was also there the previous Sunday. So Sunday to Sunday to anyhow, it was a few days. It was less than a week. We were approached. She asked what we were paying for our cell phone plan, and I told her, and she was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe it. It's so high. Well, it's not. Let me just tell you that. For 5 lines and internet being under $250, it's not. Tries to reorganize after we told her that we're in a contract, completely ignored us, is like steamrolling us to come with her, and finally my husband speaks up, and he's like, we said we're not interested. So we walk away, and I'm there the following Friday with my daughter because Sabrina Carpenter dropped a new album. What? Anyhow.
You got the vinyl?
Yeah. The same woman approaches us, and I said, we already spoke last Sunday. I was here last Sunday. I said, oh, yeah, you were. For sure. I remember. And she's like, well, let's talk about it. And I said, no, I'm going to tell you what I told you then. We're just trying to shop. We're not interested.
Yeah.
She walked away and was like mumbling something under her breath. Listen, I am not the rude one. I am trying to save you time. You're going nowhere fast with me. But moreover, why are these stores allowing sales reps to interrupt the shopping experience in their store? Because it's putting a bad taste in my mouth. I'll tell you what, I'll go to all online shopping. I don't want to be bothered. And I'm not an introvert.
It is Q92 955. That's going to about do it for us. Thank you guys so much for starting your day with us here on the Q92 Morning Show, whether it was on the radio, whether you were listening on our website, Q92radio.com, or whether you were watching along on Facebook, YouTube, or X. Thank you. We appreciate you greatly. Also, thank you to Rich DeRocher from the Pro Football Hall of Fame for joining us like he does every Wednesday. We have one more finalist to get for our Father's Day contest. You guys went over, you clicked the like button. In the comment section, you put the superhero emoji, and now it's time to see who it paid off for. Lauren, who are we going to make our random finalist today from the stream?
Today it is Danielle Snell.
Danielle Snell, look at you. You are now a finalist, and you have a chance to win this awesome prize for Father's Day. If you are a finalist for this contest, we are calling you tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock. We'll have a brand new contest to announce after we give that away, so be listening to find out what that is tomorrow morning. Around 8:10, 8:15, we'll be announcing the brand new contest. So there's that. Plus tomorrow, Thursday, Jordan Miller will be joining us at 8:30 like he does every week. And we'll have more prizes, giveaways, things for you. Looking forward to it. Enjoy today. It's going to be a nice day.
Yeah, it's going to be, dare I say, summer-like.
Enjoy it while you can. Who knows how long it'll be here, but enjoy your day. Have a great one. Jake, what do you got for everybody?
Love you, bye.
Lauren?
Have a great day, everybody.
Look at that. Shabuzi, good news. It's Q92.